Hey everyone, Updog here, and I have part two of the war testing video that I just released a little bit ago. Um, I wasn't sure that I would be able to share some of this information, some of the information about the room bonuses and everything for war that's going to be coming up. So I'm going to go ahead and share that with you, and then I was able to take a few more recordings of matches against some mutant teams, so I'll share that with you as well. So first up on the war bonuses, or the room bonuses rather. So just to recap from my video from last week, I think it was. So there's going to be 20% primary stats to attacking war ready allies, plus another 20% for secret defenders, which I believe that applies on both offense and defense to the secret defenders. So exhaustion will still be a thing, and the efficiency and everything that goes with that. The bridge, reactor, security, and engineering, they're all going to stay the same from what they are currently. And so then the med bay is getting, it's going to apply globally, and it's going to apply 2 regen to defending war ready allies. And if it's a mutant that's war ready, the mutants will gain safeguard as well. So if you take out med bay, then that will go away for the rest of the war. So that's going to be one of the top rooms you would probably want to take out first. Then cargo is a 10% global buff to war ready defending allies, plus 10% bonus to mutant allies. So again, pretty important room to take out. Armory is going to apply to adjacent rooms. So the next 3 rooms I'm going to cover are going to be all adjacent, affecting adjacent rooms. So Armory is giving 20% primary stats to war ready allies, and another 10% for mutant allies. Barracks is adjacent. Adjacent rooms will apply offense up to defending war ready allies. So if you have your, let's see here. You have your armory and your cargo next to each other. That's going to be 30%. Let's see. Well, yeah, 30% for non-mutants, and let's see, 50% for mutant allies. So, and then the barracks will give that offense up to adjacents. And then hangar, it's kind of like the one it is now, except for, so it gives 15% barrier and another 15% barrier for mutants as well. So that's the updated rooms. And so when I was saying that I didn't get the kind of testing that I would have liked, I got a little bit extra this morning, and after I recorded the first video, and so I just wanted to kind of show you guys what it is like to face some mutant teams. So the first video gives, I think, a good insight into what arena is going to be like once the full Secret Defenders team is released, and it just gives you an idea of what war in general is going to be like, because it did have those buffs on there as well for Secret Defenders. But then now this, what I'm going to show you here, is going to show you what it's going to be like versus some mutant teams. So I put it in 2x again just to make it a little shorter, a little quicker. First one I did was Darkhold versus Weapon X. Now you'll see, there we go, they have their safeguard in place, and pretty much just get ripped apart by them. I didn't think I would win, but I thought I would have a little bit more better chance. But yeah, Weapon X on defense might be a thing. for these new room rules. Mutants get crazy buffs. I don't know why it's always mutants. It's mutant in Crucible right now, and mutant in War. So there we go. So I failed that Darkhold, so I'm like, all right, well, let's do Gamma. See how Gamma does versus them, and see how these stats affect them. So if you can control the right characters and keep them in check, then yeah, it's an easy match for Gamma, but that's to be expected because they're the number 2, I'd say, War attack team currently. Once the full Secret Defenders is out. Is it Secret? Yeah, Secret Defenders. Did I say new Defenders in the earlier? Oh well. But anyway, yeah. Once the Secret Defenders are out, then yeah, that might change a little bit. But Gamma can still beat them. And so this was Marauder's team, which I always use Bionic Avengers versus them, and they seem to do fine. Well, with this new buff, it gets pretty tricky. So we'll just take a look here. They're able to hang in there a little bit, but eventually they just have so much more sustain than the Bionic Avengers do that they can't keep up. So if the match does go on for quite a while, I just wanted to play it out and see how well it would go, but eventually we do end up losing. So it's tough getting through that Strife. That extra stats for Strife I think is going to be big. So if you have a big Marauders right now, I think they'd be great to put them back on defense. Weapon X was really good, so I tried Underworld to see how well they would do, and that's a 500k punch up, so that we'll see that here in a sec. But yeah, if you have Marauders or pretty much any, I mean, I saw somebody lost against a Uncanny team, and they used Kestrel. I think it was like Secret Avengers. They used Secret Avengers with Fury and Kestrel, and they just lost against the Uncanny team. I thought that was crazy. So yeah, all of your higher built mutants now can be villain or hero mutants in War. So all of those, I would, if you really like going heavy on defense, I would definitely recommend doing that. So that's the other recordings that I was able to get. Hope that helped you understand how much of a buff these mutants are going to be getting. And until next time, we will catch y'all later.